Are we on yet? I never do get this shit right.
Kept looking at me like
I'm waiting for you to start.
Time?
Yeah.
No, I was waiting for you.
Oh, yeah, to be wrong again.
Yeah. That's what happens.
Hey.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy Hour News Team. We didn't do shit last week because, well,
Christmas.
No, it
And
was cold and you
Miserable.
didn't want to leave.
Right.
And
you didn't like the way the remote sounded.
No, the audio was totally
Yeah.
shit. So we're trying again, and I pushed another button on audio, and if it sounds like shit, please let us know this time.
Like right away.
So I can unpush that button.
I want to say hey to my cousin Debbie if she's out there. She's supposed to be tuning in tonight.
Crazy Debbie!
That's right.
Thanks for tuning in. We got two of them, so we got, maybe. I know the wife's one of them.
Does the second one just tells you that there's two on there? It doesn't tell you who?
No.
Ah, okay.
I'm not that tech savvy to pry into people's lives. Ugh. I mixed a strong one this time.
Yeah, the weather here for the last 2 weeks has just been absolutely shit.
What the hell do you expect?
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be as shit as it's been. You know, I mean, we get shitty weather in the winter here, but it doesn't have to be like 50 degrees below fucking zero.
Joe, our guy in West Virginia,
nice.
Says glad to see you guys back. So he's the other one.
Nice. Jose Jalapeno.
Thanks for tuning in, Joe. Tell your friends, tune in.
That's right.
So, yeah, the weather was shit. What else you got to bitch about?
I don't know.
You having surgery soon, huh?
Next week, a week from today.
So
a week from today, I'll be going,
under the knife.
I don't feel so good.
So there's a good chance we probably won't be doing podcasts for a while because...
Not at least not next week, I don't think. Well, I'll be driving back from Fargo. I imagine when
you get back...
I can't. I don't come back till Friday.
Well, maybe I'll do one solo and just get you on the phone and get your suffering
Listen to me
recorded.
Moan and groan. I can take my camera with. They got Wi-Fi at the motel.
The No-Tel Motel?
Yeah, the No-Tel Motel. The
you
Fargo
get yourself
Inn and Suite.
You're going to get yourself a hooker while you're up there?
Yeah, an unhooker.
Make your life a little bit better?
I don't need to be hooked. I need to be unhooked.
I don't know if they have them.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
No, I mean, hey, I think if the VA would reimburse me for it, I would probably go with it,
Well, you don't know until you ask.
Yeah, they kind of said no.
One penis, one life.
In fact, she made it absolutely clear. Only one person to the room, Mr. Carey.
What if it's a midget?
Well, I asked her, I said, what if I needed to bring somebody to, maybe help me out? She says, well, you would have to pay for the extra room. I said, well, we can't share a room. We're
not that kind of motel.
No, this is the VA. VA said we'll only pay for one person per room.
Joe says do an episode with the wifey pants. Well, I could do that too. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, good idea, Joe.
She knows how to use Linux.
Why would she need a computer?
Well, to read stories. If you wanted to do it that way.
No.
Okay. Well, fine then.
I'll read the stories. I'll get her reaction, then we'll bullshit.
Okay.
That's how it's going to go.
That sounds perfect to me.
So, yeah, last week we didn't do anything. It was cold, and the audio sucked the week before. And our friend Candy down in Colorado sent us this story. I got to find it now. Oh, yeah, this guy. Man accused of attacking wife with Christmas tree when asked to help make dinner. So I got a picture of this guy. Let me know what you think of him. Oh, I had a picture of this guy right here. Him and his tobacco-stained mustache. He looks like an unhappy elf.
Yeah, he does. Well, I mean, he's in jail for attacking his wife with a Christmas tree.
And then guess what? This is a Florida man. A man in Florida is facing charges after throwing a Christmas tree at his wife, according to the Fruitland.
Fruitland Park.
Fruitland, not Fruitland. Fruitland, because they're all a bunch of fucking Rudy-Tooty fruitcakes. The arrest report states Richard Atchison, we'll call him Dick, became angry with his wife when his wife asked to help make dinner. They started arguing, and the dick told police he lost his temper when his wife allegedly slammed a spoon into hot food that splashed on his face. Maybe that's what that stain is. He told his wife he was leaving, packed his clothes, and walked out onto his truck. According to the report, he came back inside since he had been drinking and told his wife to leave instead. Bitch, I don't want a DUI. You better go.
Why the fuck am I leaving? I paid a rent.
Arrest affidavit states she tried to leave, but Atchison pushed her away from the door. No, wait, I changed my mind. So she went in the living room. That's when he allegedly picked up the Christmas tree and threw it at her. I wonder if it was like a full-size tree or one of those little
tabletop models.
Fucking fully decorated ones. He went into his bedroom to separate herself from him, and call authorities. That's about it.
That's it. The picture, though, is worth everything. You know, this it looks like he's looking at. He's got a 1,000-yard stare at about a 40-degree angle down.
Yeah, Carrie says, "Oofta."
Oofta's right.
He looks run down. We'll go look at him again. He's kind of.
I've had better Christmases.
Instead of ho ho ho, he's going no.
I probably should have unplugged that tree before I threw.
Which brings up the question: what size tree was it?
Yeah,
inquiring minds want to know.
This is. I wonder if I called them, if they would tell me. Lake County, Florida.
He's not wearing a schmuck, so
no.
That fad must have just kind of faded out.
Well, they're doing it here now.
Well, yeah, but
maybe
I've only seen it once here.
Yeah, you're right. Well, this is Lake County. This ain't like Pinellas. Maybe this is one of them little tiny counties. Maybe they don't have any barbers.
What? Well, by the look of his picture, probably not. Yeah.
Certainly don't have any beard trimmers.
So thank you, Candy, for that story. That was pretty cool. And we got Pinellas now. Our friend Brendan lived.
Yep.
He's up in Oregon now, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Hey, Brendan. Thanks for tuning in from the other side of the country. If you're there.
If you're there, you're there. He's there.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
He's like a fly in the wall. He don't make his presence known.
That's right.
So
sometimes he's chimed in before.
Yeah. This is a long article, Sanchez. Can you handle it?
I don't know. I can give you the Reader's Digest condensed version of it right off the top of my head.
Well, just from reading the
headline? I read it earlier.
No, you didn't.
I read part of it earlier.
Okay.
Is that
fucking
better?
lie.
I'm not lying. I'm just not telling the complete truth. Is that a lie by omission?
Yes.
Okay, well, I lied. I'm a liar. I'm a fucking liar.
I read it. Well, I read the headline, then I just assumed what happened.
I read down a few paragraphs.
And then you're like, oh, this keeps going.
Well, I want to save some suspense for the show,
There's no suspense if you don't read the article.
No, it's all suspense if you don't read the article because you don't know what it says.
Exactly. Yeah.
Pinellas School Resource Officer suspected of drunk driving in cruiser is fired. Christopher Green, who worked at Hollins High School, was found passed out behind the wheel of his cruiser while off duty, the sheriff said. A school resource officer at Pinellas County High School has been terminated by the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office after investigators came to believe he had been driving drunk in his marked police cruiser.
I want to get that soundbite from Trump when he was on The Apprentice. You're fired.
Yeah.
I'm going to play that every once in a while.
Every once in a while?
Yeah.
Internal Affairs records show Deputy Christopher Green, 33, was terminated on December 20th, 2 days after Hillsborough deputies said they found him passed out behind the wheel of a sheriff's office vehicle in Brandon. Green was hired by the Pinellas Sheriff's Office in 2019 and worked at Hollins High School in Kenneth City. He could not be immediately reached for comment because he's probably drunk.
Because he's in jail.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think he went to jail.
Well, what does arrested mean?
Hell, I read that and didn't even hear myself. It's been a long week. Hillsborough deputies found Green in his vehicle on December 18th at West Brandon Boulevard and North Kings Avenue, according to the Pinellas Sheriff's Office. You're laughing at me. Green was off duty and had driven the vehicle to a liquor store. Green told Hillsborough deputies he had diabetes and needed to go to the hospital. Guattari said once there, he called a former girlfriend to come pick him up and left before he was discharged.
Maybe they thought he was drunk and he was just low blood sugar.
He was so low blood sugar he had to go to the liquor store.
Hey, there's sugar in liquor.
Yeah, it's almost all sugar, as a matter of fact, or it becomes almost all sugar. Subsequently, deputies found containers inside the vehicle that appeared to contain alcohol after the driver was no longer at the hospital, so they were unable to test for impairment.
Drunk already, Sanchez?
Yep.
The wife says.
I've only had
half a
drink.
Half a drink.
The Hillsborough agency had alerted Pinellas County Sheriff's Office of the incident before Green had left the hospital. The Pinellas sergeant was headed to the hospital to see Green, but rerouted after Green left, and with the help of Hillsborough deputies, tracked Green down at his father's place. The sergeant ordered Green to take a portable breathalyzer test, which was used for the Pinellas agency's internal investigation in the incident. The test showed Green had a breath alcohol level nearly 3 times the legal limit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's
He's
bad.
fucking drunk.
He's drunk, yeah. Yeah.
That's my goal tonight, is get 3 times the legal limit.
However, the test could not be used as admissible legal evidence since he was compelled to take the test for administrative purposes. I mean, he's probably going to walk on the DUI, but he's definitely not going to be a sheriff in Pinellas County anymore.
Well, he's just he's a sheriff,
He's deputy. Yeah. School resource officer. They're still cops. I mean, they got the full
authority.
Authority.
Authority. Take a drink.
Wet my whistle.
Wet that whistle.
Pinellas County Office Sheriff's Office policy states that employees who drive drunk will be fired,
especially in company vehicles.
Yeah, they enact.
You know, if I was a resource officer and I wanted to get drunk, I'd do it, and then I'd drive around with the lights on and the sirens.
Well, if you were a resource officer and you wanted to get drunk and get caught,
get caught. Yeah. If I wanted to quit my job or lose my job because it sucked, I would do something
not ever
like
be
that.
able to get hired by any other police department in the fucking country.
That's all right.
Yeah,
there's other jobs.
Yeah, but that just doesn't look good on any fucking job resume.
You don't have to put it on there.
Well,
what'd you do for the past 5 years? Well, I don't know. None of your fucking business.
Got diabetes. I spent a lot of time going to the liquor store for sugar fixes.
There you go.
Yeah, they put that in policy and enacted it in 2013 after 2 deputies and a corporal from his agency were arrested on DUI charges that year.
So he's not the only one.
He's not the only one.
See, there's something wrong with that fucking department if everybody's going to get drunk.
The sheriff said the policy has helped cut down on the number of sheriff's office employees who drive drunk. I don't know, Sheriff. Don't you think we ought to enforce some kind of policy to keep these guys from driving drunk?
If we do that, we ain't going to have no employees.
Damn, man.
Holy shit.
Oh,
well, thank God for that policy. Huh?
Yeah, I know.
Well, actually, I don't know. What would you rather have? No cops or drunk cops?
Ooh, no cops.
Well, like say the shit hit the fan and somebody starts shooting up the school. I'd rather have a drunk cop.
I mean, I would rather be driving drunk and get pulled over by a drunk cop. Could take turns blowing into the little thing. Here, I'll blow.
Hey, my turn. My turn. Now your turn. I bet you I get a higher number.
Oh, you're only 2 times over, man.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, well, what else we got here?
No, we got another one out of Florida if you want to hit that one real quick.
What one is that?
Cocoa police officer opens fire on the Brever deputies during 4-hour standoff in Vieira subdivision.
I don't have that one.
Okay, around 10:30 p.m., the fiance of Cocoa police officer.
We got a lot of Florida stories.
Well, I've got these 2 up.
Okay, do it.
All right. The fiance of Cocoa police officer Patrick Kelly reportedly called 911 stating that Kelly was armed with a rifle and a handgun and was making threats as she exited the home. She is also a Cocoa police officer. Look at the look on this guy's face here. Oh, you don't have it up. It's got this really beautiful bonefish there.
Which county is that?
Cocoa. It's probably Florida. Cocoa Beach down there.
Yes, I know.
Well, Brevard County. Where's
Okay.
Brevard County?
All right, I was just wondering if it's the same as last county.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's Brevard County. Brevard County Sheriff's Office was in communication with the 39-year-old Kelly, who was allegedly threatening to harm himself and any law enforcement officers responding to the scene. He is reportedly an Army veteran. The county SWAT and Star helicopter were quickly deployed to the area, and the surrounding streets were immediately closed down. The home is located in Arrivas Village, a Vieira subdivision, directly across the street from Outback Steakhouse at the corner of Lake Andrew Drive. and up.
They got a great
Now,
onion
oh.
blossom.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Now, I also understand people from Australia don't even get it. You go, what?
What?
The Outback Steakhouse.
Well, it's a chain. It's not
Yeah.
something from Australia.
I know, I understand. But when people from Australia hear about it, they're like going, I don't get it. They don't have steaks in the Outback, or it's not a thing.
Well, they don't have cows, I believe.
Well, they got some cows, but mostly sheep
Kangaroos.
and kangaroos. Upon our arrival, shots from a high-powered long rifle could be heard very close, in close proximity. Neighbors report hearing a total of about 100 rounds throughout the entire incident. The gunfire was sporadic and spaced out until the county sheriff's office began approaching. As two sheriff's deputies in tactical gear approached the east wall, Kelly fired several rounds directly at the officers, who ducked for cover behind a county sheriff's vehicle. Whew. The rounds appeared to strike the vehicle.
You all right?
Yeah, there's video here. We'll make sure we get that online.
Smell burnt toast?
Yeah, I don't know. At no point did we hear any return fire from law enforcement. As SWAT took up positions in a different area and with tactical vehicles, what is that? No, oh, that's you.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Remove. Okay, that's just our end song. I was just getting it ready
Okay.
because I forgot to do that earlier.
Well, now you had me wondering. He's asking about smelling toast. Then I started hearing shit.
Uh-oh. Carrie says it's a gimmick.
What's a gimmick?
I don't know. What
It's
are
a
you reading
gimmick.
about?
About this guy having a gun battle with one police officer having a gun battle with another sheriff's department.
Do they have bulletproof vests on?
I don't know. I presume
Is it like
they said they were dressed in tactical gear. So
Maybe they're just having a fucking quick draw competition.
yeah, across from the Outback. Neighbors.
Oh, that's what the gimmick is.
Neighbors
It's Outback.
commenting on the live stream could hear the officers pleading for him to give himself up for quite some time.
That's what happens when we drink.
Yeah.
Forget about what you're reading.
Eventually, Kelly exited the home and followed the commands of the sheriff's office, giving himself up without further incident. A neighbor who witnessed the surrender stated that Kelly was apologetic and crying and sounded heavily intoxicated.
Well, they're at Outback. They got great Zambuca there.
Yeah, they said there were no reported injuries for anyone involved. He was arrested as being held on a no bond status for charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill and discharging a firearm in public or residence.
That's it.
That's it. It's got fucking whole thing here, the police report and the
Don't
arrest
read
report.
that.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay.
He was also arrested in 2017 for domestic battery by strangulation. That was only a third-degree felony. Yeah, he admitted to grabbing his then girlfriend by the throat out of anger, throwing her to the ground and squeezing her neck until she couldn't breathe. He admitted to the officer his intent to choke her.
Okay.
So, I mean,
I'm getting you all flustered, Carrie says.
what could go wrong with keeping a cop on the fucking payroll after he's already admitted to choking out his girlfriend before to a third-degree felony?
Maybe he just left that off his resume.
Well, that's because the charges were later dropped after the victim swore in an affidavit that she never admitted to the officers that Kelly had choked her. Only he admitted.
Candy's joining us. She goes, shit, did I miss the Christmas tree story? Yes, you did. That was the first one. Thanks for tuning in, though. You could always come back and check it out. And then I think she left.
Well, fine. Sorry you couldn't stick around.
First she came, then she left. Story of my life.
Story of your life. Yeah,
First she came,
and
then she left. Oh, she's still here. All right. Damn it. Now I got to go back and listen to you guys.
I know.
Just got to watch a replay.
It's always
of course.
painful.
Oh, yeah. We use lube the second time, so it's not as painful. So we got more Florida stories here. I got one here. What the fuck is it? No, not that guy. No, not that guy. No, not that guy. No. How about this guy? This isn't Florida,
That's a gal.
but it's a gal.
Is it?
Gal guy? Shim?
Shim? Non-binary? I think that's what. I think
No,
that's
I think
that's
it's called fucked in the head. This Biden administration
right. Was
fucking thing was caught stealing luggage.
yeah.
I don't know. Let's put its picture
I'm pretty sure it's just a full-blooded woman with no hair. It's a regular old average run-of-the-mill everyday woman.
This is not a woman. This is a guy man.
You think so?
I don't know. I'm going to leave the picture up for a little while while I read a little bit of this.
Tell us.
A Biden administration official is accused of stealing luggage from a Las Vegas airport.
It is Samuel.
No, it's Pat. It's Pat.
Pat.
You ever watch that Saturday Night Live?
It's Pat.
It's Pat. So, long story short, this Chick-fil-A thing, got caught stealing luggage.
Yeah.
On surveillance and this and that.
Right.
And this is not the only time it's done that.
More than once.
She's done it. Them's done it before.
They've done it before. They're going to do it again.
Candy says, no, Sanchez. That's a he, she.
Yeah, it's
something.
her name is Samuel. Well, maybe, I don't know. That's definitely. Okay.
He's got a big fucking forehead.
Yeah, not only that, the forehead starts at the top of his eyes and ends at the back of his neck.
I don't know. Should we just leave this picture up there so everybody
Just
can
leave it
laugh
up,
for a
yeah.
while?
Just leave it
Well, they can't see us. But stealing luggage at an airport. But I don't. Is that a fucking guy or is that a fucking girl?
It says that the warrant was issued for Samuel Benton or Brenton.
I've heard of girls named Sam.
Yeah, but it's usually Samantha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Samuel.
Hi, my name's Samuel.
So Samuel. So it's a guy that's dressed as a girl that poses as a thing. It's creeping me the fuck out.
Well, I can accept that's a thing, but I don't have to understand it, do I? I mean, if I don't,
Does it kind of make your brain twist when you try to?
well, I don't. Obviously, I don't get it, right? So I don't. I have no.
I've never
concept.
seen a shim thing that manly,
Oh, I've seen some pretty weird shit.
Well, even though I was overseas, most fucking guy girls look better than this.
Yeah, the Benny boys look more like women than
Yeah, than women did.
Yeah, some of them, yeah. Especially the ones with the warts on their eyes. Them were some good-looking girls.
Well, somebody came in their eye and she didn't wash it off.
But yeah. Anyway, so
That's as much as the stories I wanted to say because
Okay,
she got caught. See, I even try to, I try to,
yeah.
and I can't figure
Well,
out
see,
the
it
right
doesn't-
pronoun.
It doesn't say anything about a pronoun. Doesn't say if they, or
They
she, or who.
see.
If they,
What do you say?
say? Hi, Sam. How's it going?
I don't know. I think if you're born a guy, embrace it, right? If you're born a girl, embrace it. That's what you are. One penis, one life, one vagina, one life. Just have fun with it.
Yeah, but there are people who have this thing called body dysmorphia
Whoa, what's that?
who really, really believe that they're wrong. That because
nature's wrong?
yeah, that the nature of their body is wrong.
Holy fuck, we got comments. I think people are pissed.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-oh. Russell says it's a lady boy. Shuby, welcome to the show.
Shooby-dooby!
Carrie says it's Pat.
It's bad.
Of course. And it's because he is bald. Is it a he or is it a she?
Well, its name is Samuel, so I'm going
And the teeth. That's another thing I wanted to point out. That's way
them are
too
some-
perfect fucking teeth.
Oh, and they're way big, too. I mean, those red and white. The whitest teeth I've ever come across.
Oh, Candy likes it. Oh, my God. One penis, one life, one vagina. That really should become a bumper sticker. I agree. Sanchez, you know how to make them stickers, right?
I can make some stickers, yeah.
Nice. And if anybody else wants stickers, hey, bar is open. Visit the website, happyhournewsteam.com. Give us an email, happyhrnews@gmail.com. We'll send you guys some stickers. Maybe by the time you send us an email, Sanchez will have the fuck was I going with this?
I have no
One
idea.
penis, one life sticker.
Oh, yeah, one penis, one life. One penis, one vagina, one
One
life.
life.
Well, I'll come up with something catchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll put it on a
Put
sticker.
it on a sticker.
Yeah, I'll put it on my welding helmet.
There you go.
I got made fun of because I voted sticker on my helmet.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was like, well, didn't you vote? Well, no. I'm like, well, fuck you then.
Yeah.
Carrie says you have a new sticker to make for the website. Shuby says definitely a dude.
Definitely a dude. Okay, I thought it was a gal.
Well,
Of course, I ain't been out in the field a whole lot lately, so.
Shuby tried calling the number, but it's disconnected.
What?
701-369-0029.
All right. I mean, that's the first I've heard of it, but
Yeah, that's the number.
yeah. I don't know.
It might be since we don't
We
use
haven't
it.
used it in a long time.
Carrie says just call Sean.
Well, I'm not hooked up tonight. I can get
You're
hooked
you're
up.
never hooked up.
Let me find some cords here.
I don't know. You got the cords.
I know I can't. I gotta be able to see. I think it's this one right here.
If they were all rolled up in a neat spot, you'd find it. You got a fucking Band-Aid there. What the hell's that for?
Where?
Right
I
there.
have no idea. I did not put the Band-Aid there.
All sorts of shit on this table.
Yep. All right, well, I'm plugged in. If somebody knows my regular number and they want to call it, they most certainly can.
Or try 701. Oh, Carrie says you're slipping, Sanchez. Uh-oh, we got a phone call.
Happy Hour News Team. To whom shall I forward your call?
It's definitely a dude. Definitely has a wiener.
Oh, this is Shuby. I'm surprised Sanchez didn't say, I wonder what it looks like.
He's definitely swinging some meat there.
You think so?
Okay,
huh?
I'm going to bring that picture up again.
Well, I've seen pictures of that particular guy
Guy
with a
thing?
fucking mohawk.
This guy?
Really? Really?
Yes.
So what is he, just like a fucking chameleon? He goes around taking pictures and dressed up as different fucking things, or?
He's part of the mentally ill. I'm not going to be politically correct here at all. But
No,
I give a
don't.
fuck. Because he's part of the mentally ill party that, like, they think that there's something else, that they're searching for attention.
Well, that's what I think it is, because that doesn't really look like a guy that has really...
He looks like Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. It does. That's why it looks so goddamn familiar. I bet you that's goddamn Matt Damon.
That's not Matt
It's
Damon.
got to be Matt Damon. I think it is.
You shave Matt Damon's head, put lipstick on him. That's fucking Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
What-
mean, freaking. Yeah, I watched a few things on that guy, and he's trans, but
So
definitely still swinging meat between his legs.
Yeah, Well, he's part of the administration. He can't afford to get the full-on fucking surgery, I'm guessing. But we do have a story about a doctor, if you want to stick around for that one here real quick, that
Sure.
was arrested for performing like a basement castration.
A basement castration clinic, yeah.
Where's this at? Do you got it, Sanchez?
Yeah, Florida. Highland County, Florida. Florida deputies have arrested a man for attempting to perform a castration inside his Highlands County home.
Well,
Hey.
was it on a pedophile? Because then it's justified.
Yeah, it says deputies were called to 74-year-old Gary Van Riswick's
This
home.
guy right here.
Yeah, located on Orday Road in Sebring on Sunday, August 18th. When they arrived, Riskvik told deputy he had just performed a castration on a man and encountered a major issue.
Matt Damon.
Deputies found a victim on a bed bleeding heavily with a towel over his groin.
So basically what he did is say, hey, lay down. Pulled out a fucking knife, chopped off his dick
His balls.
or balls or both, and just let him fucking bleed.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He's got a pink mohawk, Shubes. Oh, and there's one with, oh, yeah, them are some cocksucker lips. I don't care what anybody says. Look at this shit. Oh.
I don't have that picture. I didn't search that.
Well, I just wanted to
Crazy
see.
fuck out.
Oh, yeah, this guy's sick. He's a sick boy.
Matt Damon.
I think Matt Damon would be.
So
a
Shuby
thing.
Sanchez here just searched out that picture of that he-she guy
Yeah.
and found a whole lot
A
of
whole
disturbing.
lot, yeah, of disturbing shit here. There's one with him in like a prom dress. There's another one with him that he's got like, it's like somebody rubbed shit around his mouth. Then he's
Oh,
got
yeah.
this pink mohawk. Yeah, no, he's a sick puppy.
And all he could do is get busted for was stealing luggage. I have a feeling there's more to it.
Yeah,
Ah.
I don't know. I'm done with that.
Well, thank you, Shuby, for calling in.
Not a problem, bud.
That was awesome. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to take a
Yeah.
quick break here, and we'll be back with some more of the news you didn't fucking know you needed to hear.
Yeah.
What do you
In
guys have?
1967, 107 countries signed a treaty promising that the vastness of outer space would forever be free of nuclear weapons. Immediately, this became a huge problem. What is a global superpower to do? How is an overreaching, warlike, global, power-hungry group of war profiteers supposed to make a living with these kinds of restrictions? GIG Industry is proud to present to you
God's Rods, a next-generation kinetic impact weapon for the 21st century. Imagine 34 feet of 9-inch solid tungsten dropped from orbit in whatever poor-suspecting shithole you desire. All the destructive power of a thermonuclear warhead without the radioactive side effects. Just set the coordinates and let gravity take over. Order yours today and we'll include our patented 100 God Rod magazines so you can hit multiple targets with one launch. Introducing Shimbe, the only auction site on the web serving all your gender fluid needs. Whether you're clanny, bi, les, or just plain old sexual deviant, this is the site for you. Discreet bidding on such items as Granny Tux, the underwear that will make them wonder where it went. Having a mixed party? How about a geographic dildo? A strap-on with a map on. Visit our special used appliance department. Huge discounts on items that probably haven't been washed out. Sign up today and get a chance to win a free pocket pussy.
Shimbei is a division of GIG Industries, and it's not real and totally a joke. Any resemblance to a real auction site would be really fucked because we just made it up. I can guarantee that thing fucking shops at Shimbei.
Yeah. They probably got the strap on with the map on.
With the geographic coordinates
Yeah.
already punched in. Oh, fuck. Let's get to something a little bit more lighter.
There you go.
Oh, let's see. Students rebel against heat sensing crotch monitor surveillance devices. I don't get it.
Well,
I
I don't have this.
they're saying students, so this is going on at a school. So I could see why they're rebelling. Is the faculty like bringing this up and saying, "Hey, we got some heat sensing crotch devices going on, and you can buy them at $9.95 on Shimbay."
Well, the official line is that they care less about their crotch itself, but they're using these devices to count people in seats. So when the device, it's mounted underneath the desk, and when it picks up the heat from the person's crotch, it clicks a little number.
Bueller. Bueller.
And it's a heat sensing number ticker offer thingy.
So they don't have to do roll call anymore. They just fucking take a tally of moist, wet crotches, huh?
Yep. The device in question were part of an occupancy monitoring system developed by Spacetti, a company which specializes in maximizing efficiency for commercial buildings. The university installed a series of heat sensors under desks aimed roughly at crotch height, intended to detect when a human or other suitably warm object was sitting at the desk. But the students don't like the idea of something underneath the desk pointed at their crotch. I can't say as I blame them.
Well, honestly, what kind of, it's heat technology. Yeah, they're sensing heat, but well, is this like a high school or is this a fucking college or is this a
College.
It's in college.
Yeah.
So these kids, these students actually have a little bit of wherewithal about electronics close to the crotch that they're just uncomfortable with.
Yeah, Northeastern University's Interdisciplinary Science and Engineering Complex.
Interdisciplinary?
Disciplinary. That means that there's two different things going on.
Okay, I thought they were in trouble for something.
They're like being disciplined.
Yeah.
At the sex dungeon part.
There's a sex dungeon?
No. But they're being disciplined, you know what I mean?
Oh. What's the safe word?
Heat crotch. Hot crotch. Yeah, so the matter was quickly taken up with university administration, which indicated the sensors were to be used for a study on desk utilization in the facility. Following explanations and meetings held with the student body, did have to assuage concerns to count for new technology. Revelations that the university had not sought ethics approval for the study caused outrage, as did the sudden surprise arrival of the sensors themselves.
Well, yeah, look at the whole ethics about it. Do the students know that they're there?
Well, that's just it.
Is it a surprise?
They weren't going to tell them.
Or is it, what the fuck is so hard about calling a name and raising a hand? I mean, really. Or just look, well, I guess it's college. You got a lot more fucking students.
Yeah, you got a lot more students. I mean, and it's more of a, either come and go or, but I don't think that was the thing about like attendance. They just wanted to see how the actual fucking chairs are being utilized.
You sit in them.
I know, but they want to know how many people sit in a chair during the day. How long do the chairs last? That's, from what I understand, that's what it's all about.
Well, I thought it was all about attendance. Hey, you here? But obviously, you'd have to take attendance probably mid-course because that body heat is not going to transfer right away.
It wouldn't tell who was in the seat. We just tell.
So you could just have a warm pack on the seat and be like, "Oh, there's somebody in the fucking chair."
Walk by, set a fucking hot pack down, and skip class, and they'll never know except the fact that you can't pass fucking tests.
Well, unless you're one of them fucking savants that don't have to show up and you just fucking pass the test.
That would be kind of wasteful to spend your money at college in, wouldn't it?
Well, not if it's not your money.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Maybe Christy Alley, or who the fuck, not Christy Alley, that one, everybody that paid to get their kids into school didn't deserve it.
Yeah, Full House one.
Mm-hmm. McLaughlin or Lori?
Yeah, Laura McLaughlin.
Yep. All right, let's go with something else. I had some Florida headlines here I wanted to bring up, but I can't find them.
The only one I've got up ready is the guy that was cutting guys' nuts off in his basement.
How about woman claiming to be God from ancient Egypt attacks civilians and officers in Miami Beach? We got another Florida man, Florida woman. Woman who claimed to be a god from ancient Egypt was arrested Sunday some time ago in Miami Beach after hitting and threatening random passerbys while slamming tables and throwing items. According to her arrest report, the first officer at the scene of Espanola Way and Washington Avenue tried to take Emily Thomas Lockton, 26, of Boynton Beach, into custody, but she became aggressive and hostile. So let's take a look at this bitch.
Yeah. She looks just a little bit high, Shanny.
I want to play some fucking Pantera. Fucking hostile. Dude, she don't look like no Egyptian god to me.
No.
She looks like she's
about ready to go to sleep.
she's like mid-blink, high as fuck, or that's just the way her eyes are.
I don't know.
Reminds me of a joke this guy told me. Good friend of mine back in the day in the Navy. I don't know. I probably told this joke before on the podcast, but we got new listeners, so I'm going to tell it again. So, this colored guy and this white guy carpool to work every day. This guy, and we'll call him Ramon, asked Fred, we could distinct colors, why are you so happy when you always come into work? We're going to work 8-10 hours a day, and you're always happy when I come to pick you up. He's like, you know what I do? I tell my wife poetry every morning. Ramon says, well, yeah, what kind of poetry you say? And I say, Goldilocks, Goldilocks, eyes so blue. Why don't you roll over and let me make love to you? And Ramon says, damn, that's fucking good, dog. I'm going to try it. So the next morning, Ramon comes and picks up whatever the fuck his name is I just said. He's got two black eyes. Fred? Yeah. Fred looks at him and says, Ramon, what the fuck happened to you? He's like, fuck you and that fucking poetry, man. Well, what'd you say? Well, I said, nappy hair, eyes like a frog. Roll your ass over. I'll fuck you like a dog.
Oh, yeah.
And that's, she got eyes like a frog.
Yep.
Candy's laughing. Holy shit. But this gal, what the hell she do again?
She was like shoving people around and shit.
You better read it. I lost the story.
So a woman who claimed to be a god from ancient Egypt was arrested
that's
Saturday afternoon in Miami Beach after hitting and threatening random passerbys while
I read all
slamming
that already.
tables, and throwing items. According to the arrest report, the first officer at the scene on Espanola Way and Washington Avenue
I read that too.
tried to take Emily Thomas Lockton, 26, of Boynton Beach into custody, but she became aggressive and hostile.
Fucking hostile.
Police said the officer tried to stun Lockton with a taser, but was
Maybe
unsuccessful.
This picture is post stun.
Could be. Another officer tried to assist and dodged Lockton as she tried to hit him as well, authorities said.
But okay, let's get to the Egyptian god part. How did she explain that?
She was ultimately restrained. According to the arrest report, witness told officers Lockton had stopped her car in traffic and began slamming the hoods of random cars driving by. She then parked her car and walked over to the restaurant in Havana 1957 and began slamming tables and throwing dishes and cups.
That does not sound like something an Egyptian god would do.
I don't know.
Okay.
Police said the manager of the restaurant told them that he had asked Lockton to leave, but she smacked his hand and continued to make a scene. Authorities said Lockton was shouting during the entirety of the struggle to arrest her, claiming she was related to the late rapper Tupac Shakur and was also a god from ancient Egypt who could take on all of us. Lockton was taken to Mount Sinai Medical Center to be medically cleared before being transported to the Turner Guilford Knight Correctional.
She does not look like she's related
sedated.
to Tupac.
That's what it is. She's fucking heavily sedated. I don't know what they gave me. I feel much better now.
Oh. Miami Fire Rescue Lieutenant caught on camera punching handcuffed man on a stretcher.
Yeah.
What the fuck's that all about?
I guess he just wouldn't keep his mouth shut.
A Miami Fire Rescue Lieutenant spit on a homeless man.
Spit on by a homeless man. The
Oh,
homeless man spit on him.
Okay. Then unleashed several punches on the man while he's on a stretcher and all caught on camera. Do we have a video?
I don't know if there's a video for this one or not.
CBS 4's Chelsea Jones was outside Jackson Memorial Hospital, where it happened back in October. Arrest documents show that Antonio Cruz, the man who allegedly spit on the firefighter, was on cocaine and heroin. Oh, well,
Yeah.
that explains everything. Surveillance video shows that the early morning hours, why isn't video highlighted? We need a video of this, or it didn't happen.
Well, I mean, it could be.
Because I saw a headline the other day that says, woman steals Christmas tree by shoving it up her vagina. So I researched the shit out of that.
I'll bet you did. I bet video was in every one of your searches too.
Well, no, it was actually didn't shove it up her vagina, but attempted to shove it up her
Yeah.
vagina, which means that she probably put it up her dress.
Probably shoved it in her underwear. Or something. Yeah.
But which brings up the question again: what size was this tree?
I know. Well, I'm thinking it probably wasn't a 12-footer from the big living room.
Or I've seen some big bitches out there that could probably fit a 12-footer up there.
And not to mention, how many stories have we done with women shoving different shit up their vaginas? I mean, guns and watches and
hand
telephones. Hand grenades.
Really?
That one lady had like 4 things up there. She had a gun, she had a phone, she had like a bag of dope,
Drugs, yeah.
and something else.
Well, here's a little message from the ER. Things don't accidentally end up there.
Yeah, nothing falls up your vagina or up your
Up
ass.
your ass, yeah. Unless you fall on it and it just ends up there.
Yeah.
And I've seen
Well,
videos of
sure,
guys
yeah.
like climbing fences with those big fucking
Yeah.
and it falls up their ass.
But you don't just fall on a can of yellow spray paint.
You could if you fell off a ladder.
I suppose you could, but then it would have to like go through your pants too, right?
Well, if your pants are down,
You accidentally fell on the yellow spray paint.
why does it have to be yellow?
Well, because I think that's what color that one can was that we read about.
It's unclear what she said, but according to arrest records, he spit on an unidentified Miami rescue lieutenant. That's when you see the firefighter lose it, throwing punches at Cruz while several people and they try to break it up. We reached out to the city of Miami Fire Department. They gave us this statement. The department has made aware of the video released on an incident involving Miami firefighter. When the incident occurred, the individual was immediately relieved of duty. Our department is conducting an administrative investigation while the individual remains relieved of duty status. So, he was relieved.
Yeah.
I saw another video today from that website our boy Remy put up, Cop Out, about bad cops. This guy, I think it was in Denver, was dragging an inmate or a detainee from the fucking parking garage to the fucking doors, the fucking, the jail doors, dragging them because they wouldn't walk. Grabbed him by the cuffs and just dragged him.
Yeah. That's not uncommon.
Well, he's fired now.
Yeah, well, that's also not uncommon.
Yeah.
But for this, there's definitely a video because I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, I don't have a video.
Yeah, it's that little box that was to the right of the story. But yeah, no, this guy, he's a great big guy too, and he just starts hammering on it. The guy did. He tried to jump. He was handcuffed, and he tried to jump up off the gurney, and he obviously spit on this guy, and the guy come unfucking glued.
The wife says she watched a woman on French version of America's Got Talent play a recorder with her vagina.
Oh yeah, what was it we had that one? It was years
What
ago
kind
now.
of French TV you watching there?
I think we did that story.
No, she was that.
I think, yeah, well, she played something with her vagina. Yeah, and there were all their jaws were like down on the floor. Couldn't believe what they were seeing.
she was with sausages.
Oh, that's right. She was
She was like picking them up,
picking them up and spitting them out.
spitting them out.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Nothing but quality here, folks.
You're gonna give her a call when you get to Fargo.
Hey, Fraulein, I need some sausages. Would you come make me breakfast?
Holy shit. So yeah, we did that one. Fuck that one.
Yeah. Oh, here's one I wanted to touch on. So, turns out that in today's world, if you go like to college or to high school or any kind of learning,
Higher
facility,
education.
yeah, higher education or medium education, turns out if enough people just can't fucking pass the courses, they just drop the fucking courses.
That wasn't the case when we went to school.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, you had to take it over again. You had to take it over and over again until you
got it.
You got it, yeah. So Kansas universities may scrap algebra requirement because too many students fail it.
Okay, a university is offering algebra. We had that shit in like early high school.
Yeah, but I'm sure that there's different levels of algebra.
Well, yeah, there is, but
I mean, the thing is,
there was different levels of algebra even in high school. There was even pre-calculus in high school.
well, I mean, they're calling it a roadblock for students. The fact that they have to learn shit.
What are they going to do next? We're gonna not teach you how to tell time.
We're gonna
on
drop
a clock with hands.
We're going to drop shoe tying 101,
We don't want you to have to learn how to tell time on a clock with hands.
Well, you've seen these guys that walk
Well, they
around.
already dropped cursive, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they did that quite a long time ago because they figured it's no longer needed because most communication is done with keyboard now. So people don't write letters, so there's no sense in having good handwriting. They can take it as electives when they get further on in their education.
Yeah. Gary says we even had calculus in high school. Yeah, so did we, and I didn't take it because I was one of the dumb kids.
Well, yeah, I quit going to high school, so I was really dumb. But I mean, you've seen these guys where they go up and they ask people on the street questions like,
Well, like common sense
like
questions.
how many continents are in the United States?
I don't even know that. Is it 7?
It's 7 continents in the world. There's no continents in the United States.
Oh, no, not in the United States. See? I would have fucked up and got it wrong. On the streets, I've been like, 7.
Or who did we fight World War II with? And you wouldn't believe the people who say the South.
Wasn't that the Civil War?
That was the Civil War,
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they'd ask, where was the Civil War fought? And they would say, Fallujah.
Fallujah.
Or Iraq or Afghanistan.
Oh, Carrie took physics. Oh, she's one of them smart biatches. I was listening to some Neil deGrasse Tyson again today. They were talking about airplanes and lift and,
Right.
about
the meme about if an airplane standing still and then the ground starts rolling underneath it, if it gets going to a certain speed, will the airplane take off?
No, because the air's not moving.
Yeah,
the ground's moving.
The air's got to move over the wings.
Yep. And under.
And under, yeah, but it's got to, there's got to be airspeed.
There's got to be lift.
Yeah.
So, I want to thank everybody for tuning in again. This was a good show. It's good to have Sanchez back in the seat, as long as he doesn't break it again.
Yeah, well.
And we got Carrie, our one loyal listener, watcher.
She's kind of stuck
over
with us.
there. Over there smoking away. Hey, my sister, Sarah.
Sarah.
Hey, Sarah, thanks for tuning in at the fucking end.
Did your shirt fit? Give me a yay or nay. If it was too big, I'll make you a smaller one.
Yeah, you can have mine, because mine don't fit.
Well, it's too small for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank everybody tuning in. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, who the fuck else?
Debbie.
I don't think she tuned in. Shooby tuned in. Let's see. I'm scrolling. Not many comments. All right. I want to thank everybody who tuned in. We got a fucking song here from the Rocket 38s. We will see you next. Maybe.
Probably not me, but Shanny might be able to pull something together.
Well, we're going to pull something together. We're going to try something.
Later.